Welcome to Rebuild a Toy.
It's time for another Fantasy Friday. This week's fantasy casting is Wild Thing from Hot Wheels. The variation you're looking at on the noisy turntable right now is the original release of this model. It was designed by Larry Wood, was originally released in 2003 and continued on through 2009, being the last release. It has seen a number of variations and color changes over those years. Most of them have more elaborate tampo work than this initial release. Let me pick that up so you can see the tampo work. Not very much on this one, just this silver stripe down the side. A little bit of detail on that front fender. That's about it on this one. Now it has been released as a Superman vehicle on two different occasions, as I understand it. The initial one was not much of a recolor, did have the Superman logo on the hood, and then one later that was much more elaborate. One of the things that this vehicle has, which you don't see often anymore, is a moving part. So the hood opens. This is as much as I can open the hood on mine without running the risk of bending it. So I wish I could show you more of the engine. The engine's probably the most elaborate part of this vehicle, and I'll show you what I can. Looks almost as if it was intended to be a turbine engine of some kind. Pretty elaborate inside there, all chrome. I'll close that hood. I have to force the hood open on this model, so we'll just leave it closed for the rest of the video. Take a look at the base. Wild Thing, 2002 is the copyright. Look at the wheels on that. Those are hidden wheels. They are tiny, and because of that, it does not do very well on the track at all. They do not turn well. But that's okay. It's an interesting vehicle to look at. I usually just keep it in my container where it's nice and safe. You look at the passenger compartment. There is an interior on this vehicle. We'll see if we can get the camera to focus for you. There is a bit of an interior there. Not a lot. I'm trying to see even where the steering wheel is. There is something of an interior on it, but it's hard to see even on this camera. The opening there for the driver is quite small compared to the very long hood on this vehicle. I would assume that the intention is for this vehicle to go very fast based on the aerodynamics of it. Larger in the front and narrower in the back, with the attention given to aerodynamics and airflow over the vehicle. No headlights to speak of. Also no tail lights, so not intended to be a street legal vehicle. Strictly for racing, I would assume. But a very interesting casting, and one that has worked out well for special tampos and other special releases over the years. Very sleek. And that is our Fantasy Friday casting for this week. Thanks for watching.